Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and what time it is, where you're joining me from. My name is Zoliswa Cheche. I am a transformation life coach, an inspirational speaker, and published author. I call myself a mindset advocate, so mindset, and I have just checked in to come and talk to you a little bit about some of the questions that people ask me about the work that I do. So I get a lot of questions about what is a transformational coach or what is transformation really. So I thought let me just put together this video and answer the question as to what transformation is. So I would like you to think of transformation along the lines of firstly the word formation. So formation simply means that something has been formed, whether it was formed intentionally to be the way that it is, which means that it served the purpose that it was designed to serve back then, and maybe that purpose has since become obsolete and a new purpose now has come to the surface, and there is this new purpose that has to be served. So the formation of anything means that this is a design which enables certain behaviors or certain outcomes to be displayed or achieved or realized. Now, with transformation, transformation means that we're looking at the current formation as it stands and we realize that there is one of two things or a combination that has arisen out of the current formation. One of the two things is that there may be discontentment about the current formation as it stands. In other words, it does not satisfy what you wish to have it satisfying at this time in your life. Maybe there was a time that it was relevant, as I said, that a design could be intended for something, but the time has since shifted. You have since moved from that desire that you had in the past. So you are now discontent about where you are with an aspect of your life. That is the first one. The second factor is that there may be a longing for something better or something different. So when you have a longing for something different, you're not saying that this is all bad. You are just saying that there has to be more to life or an aspect of life than what I am holding. In other words, you're saying that I have potential, more potential. I am in possession of perpetual potential, perhaps if it was sitting there for a very long time, which I feel that the time has come for me to actually give birth to something brand new that is going to elevate me and move me to a different level or a different aspect of my life, whether it is going to be going upwards or it is going to be going sideways, something better or something different. So transformation means that this is a crossover from one form to the other, from the old form that is no longer serving, that has done its deed and it's got a t-shirt, to a new one that is going to be moving and shifting with the times, that is relevant to where you wish to go. So think of transformation along the lines of the metamorphosis process from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Now, with the old formation, which is a caterpillar, which serves its purpose when it is created as such, when the time has come for it to actually morph into a butterfly, the caterpillar has got to die completely. So what that means is that as a transformational coach, I guide you, I take you to a space where a certain aspect that is no longer serving in your life will die completely. You leave it there because it is not relevant for the new aspect of life that you want to take. So you learn to leave negative beliefs. For example, I am not good enough, because they don't serve you. Maybe you needed to protect yourself back in the day and you held on to, let me sit here because this is as far as I can go. We drop it, we kill it. That is the caterpillar effect, and that is where it ends. And we then allow you to take the new form that was already there, but it was in that it was in the cast, in the cocoon. We allow it to actually form and begin to morph. That is the process where you develop new wings that after some time will be strong enough for you to fly. So transformation means that there is something that you let go of. And remember, when you let go of anything, there is space that is created. There is wisdom that says that the universe abhors just an open space, a vacuum. So therefore, when you leave anything out, in the language of the paradigm shift, we say if you're going to be removing anything out, you need to actively and consciously replace it with something from the world of the new formation that you are looking for. So you leave out something that hasn't worked for you, like I am not good enough, and you replace it with something that says I am more than enough, with something that says, as a matter of fact, I am powerful. As a matter of fact, I am more than adequate. I have it in me to allow the greatest of me to come out. So this is now just the examples of the belief system. And then there are other things such as the emotions that we work with, where those that are not serving, we assist you towards discarding them and adopting those that come from a higher level of consciousness, without causing any fight, without resisting anything, acknowledging that these were there and they came as a result of the caterpillar, but they are no longer relevant now because the time has come for the morphing from the caterpillar stage to the butterfly stage. And all that you need right now is no longer all of those, I don't know how many legs a caterpillar has, and it's no longer the crawling effect, but you actually want wings that are going to help you to be spread and to fly, so that you can go for wherever that you're wishing to go as part of a new life. So transformation is about a crossover from the old formation, whether it was formed intentionally so, or it just happened to be shaped up as a result of the fact that the creation happens no matter what. Creation is always in motion, whether you create by default or by design. So some of the formations that we see in our lives have happened by default because there was no specific design, and because the universe abhors a vacuum, they just gave something to us by default, and we adopted that and made it our own and called it ours, and that is how things have shaped themselves the way that they are. So transformation is moving from that old formation, which was either by default or by design, which if it was by design, it is no longer relevant, or it's time for an upgrade. It's time for us now to install something point one. Then the transformation, which is the new formation, is the crossing over now to something new. And with the transformational coaching that I and other transformational coaches do, we then direct your mind. We actually train you or to guide you on how to direct your mind to a formation that is in line with that which you want to see in your reality. So what are the beliefs? What are the things, the stories that you want to tell yourself about yourself? What are the beliefs that you want to embrace? And what are the kinds of things that you want to hold on? What do you want to keep in your surroundings? What kind of a diet do you want to feed your mind with? Because whatever you feed your mind with, there's incubation that happens there. Look at the kinds of books that you read and watch what are the kinds of things that you think about. So there is some kind of a connection and an association between what we keep in our environment, immediate environment, and what becomes of the product of our mindset. So that is what transformation is all about. I thought I must just come in and give you a little bit of an insight into what it is really that we as transformational coaches work with. Of course, there are certain techniques, there are certain tools that we use which are different based on where we have been trained and what insights have been placed in our spirits. That is dependent really on who you go to. If you hold the view that you might benefit from transformational coaching and you need to, you wish to establish if there could be a rapport and an opportunity for us to work together, please make contact with me, direct message, private message. Otherwise, use the contact details that are at the bottom on the link here, and let us see if we can drive you towards your own transformation, because there is no better time than now. This is just the beginning. Up until now, things have happened the way that they have. But as from now, your best is yet to come. Have a good day.